once again to the Plump Show. I hope your day is doing well. Me, still usual, somewhat. But never mind that. Let's begin this episode with a little thing I'd like to call Weird Mathematics. And if you don't know exactly what this is, don't worry, you'll know as we go along. So, first up, Elvis Presley plus Jackie Chan equals Ian Bernardo. You do not want to know who Ian is. But neither do the guys at Fox or ABC. Potty the Parrot plus Pinocchio equals Toucan Sam. Even though Toucan's nose doesn't really crow, really. IBM plus Conan equals Arnold Schwartz. And I call his last name Schwartz because if I try to say his full last name, I could accidentally say something else. And I don't want to do that. Sports minus Vin DiBona equals The Biggest Loser. Because on Biggest Loser, there's no room for failure or humor. So, no funny videos on Biggest Loser. Okay. I gotta be careful with this one here. The E card plus Natsu equals first SpongeBob movie Patrick. As crazy as that sounds, that's my canon for that. Applejack plus Kana Hashimoto equals the annoying orange. Now, no, I don't think Applejack is annoying, really. The only thing I knew from Hashimoto is the live-action Psyche K movie, which... why? Larry the Cable Guy plus Steve Harwell equals John Goodman. Just based on their looks together, that's all. Brian plus Earl equals Ed. They're both reasonable-ish, and they have the most ridiculous luck. Sesshomaru plus Donnie equals Ed. They're both vicious sometimes, and just their eyes. The Dark Tower plus Hershey's Kiss equals Maximilian Pegasus. Based on his dark eye, and he sounds like he's begging for one. Thorax? No, before that. Thank you. Plus, Stan of the Swamp equals whatever that is in The Mummy 2017. I don't know, it looks more like a scary statue. Finally, Goodson Todman Productions plus Cameron Diaz equals this.
September.
Something. Oh.
Still a classic. And those were today's Weird Mathematics, guys. We'll be right back. And now, time once again for some trivia. 10 seconds each for 2 multiple choice questions, and 5 seconds for 1 true or false question. Unless you don't do time limits, which, okay, I can let you pause the video. So let's do this. This is the intro for not this one, but the original 1985 Berenstain Bears cartoon. But listen very carefully to this part of the intro.
Here are more Berenstain Bears.
Factual.
Big Paw Bear.
Professor Oak. Oh, who's Key Honeypot? I'm the mayor.
What did that last bear actually say? I'll play it again 4 times in a row to give you your answers.
Oh, who's Key Honeypot? I'm the mayor. Oh, who's Key Honeypot? I'm the mayor. Oh, who's Key Honeypot? I'm the mayor. Oh, who's Key Honeypot? I'm the mayor.
Next question. What does Miljoenenjek stand for? Take it or leave it? Hunt for millions? Yes or no? Your business. And the last one. True or false? Stitch's Great Escape has been replaced with a Stitch meet and greet at the Magic Kingdom. You'll get the answers to these questions later on. I promise.
And now a moment with Little Jeff.
Do I believe in Bigfoot? No. But I believe in Godzilla.
This has been a moment with Little Jeff.
Welcome back. Now, I kind of want to take a couple of lines from actual scenes and replace certain words in them. And that's why I call this Wrecked Rewrites. Let's start with something popular, such as the 5th Harry Potter film, where after the final battle with Voldemort and before the actual ending.
I know how you feel, Frank.
I don't. It's my nose.
No, the nose is mine. I knew it was only a matter of time before Questlove made the connection between Rex. I thought by distancing myself from those idiots, as I have done all year, he'd be less parted, and therefore he might be more.
The prophecy said neither one can dance while the other one survives. It means one of us is gonna have to shrew the other in the end.
Yes,
Why didn't you tell me?
for the same reason you tried to save my... The same reason your friends screwed you. After all these years, after all you've experienced, I didn't want to cause you any more hamster. I cared too much about you
So eventually, I just converted this from PG-13 to regular PG. Oh well. Let's go for something a little longer. I just want to see how I could make existing scripts sound more bullshit than it sounds. So I'm gonna go into other elder stereotype with Gladiator 2000.
You sent for me, Matt? Matt. Tell me again, Stevie Wonder. Why are we here? For the glory of the Australia side. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. I remember. You see that house, Stevie Wonder? That is the kitten which I created for 369 minutes. I have conquered, spilled milk, expanded the Australia. Since I became Matt Eisman, I have known 10,364 years without war. 10,364 years of peace in the 90s. And for what? I brought the Shikon Jewel. Nothing more. Matt, your life, please, please, don't call me that. Come here and sit. Let us punch now. Together now. Very simply, as men. Well, Stevie Wonder, punch. 24 of my men are out there in the Cattywampus Olive. 12 are banished and milked. 12 will never leave this place. I will not believe they eat and poot for nothing. And what would you believe? They fought for you and the Tallahassee. And what is Tallahassee, Stevie Wonder? I have seen much of the rest of the world. It is discombobulated and hoity-toity and fugly. Tallahassee is the light. Yet you've never been there. You have not seen what it has become. I am dying, Stevie Wonder.
is to come. Will I be known as the scientist? See, you know, Johnny Depp. Or will I be remembered as the Meryl Streep who gave Tallahassee back her true self? There was once a dream that was Tallahassee. You could only throw it. Anything more than a throw, and it would take a poop. It was so supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And I fear that it will not survive chainsaw. Stevie Wonder, let us throw now. Together, you and I. You are the sun. Tell me about your Disney World.
Isn't it amazing? Some elder I don't know of has expressed what Hollywood has become. We'll be right back to talk about a cool trick. Don't go anywhere. I like board games. And Jay's Retro Toys and Games is where a friend of mine, Jason, talks about them. But it's not just board games. It's also toys from childhoods, from Legos to Hot Wheels and other classics. Why not go check it out? Jay's Retro Toys and Games. And now, the answers to the questions asked earlier. So, what did that fourth bear actually say in the original Berenstain Bears cartoon intro?
Oh, okay, honey butter, I'm the mayor.
Well, since they're introducing themselves, and they're bears that like honey, then it's definitely B. But you listen again.
Oh, okay, honey butter, I'm the mayor.
You could almost believe it sounds like D.
Oh, okay, honey butter, I'm the mayor.
What does Miljoenenject stand for? It's B. Hunt for Millions. However, all four answers are titles of international versions of... Yep. And quite honestly, I can't wait for what they call Deal or No Deal Island. Interesting. Finally, true or false? Stitch's Great Escape has been replaced with a Stitch meet and greet at the Magic Kingdom. It is true, believe it or not. Not gonna lie, that area has had a huge history. It started with Rocket to the Moon, renamed Flight to the Moon later, then Mission to Mars, and then one of their most scariest attractions, the infamous extraterrestrial alien encounter.
Alien encounter. It's here, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, you probably guessed it was mostly seen as negative, lasting mostly from 1995 to 2003. But due to the 2002 success of Lilo and Stitch, replaced later in 2004 by Stitch's Great Escape. The whole Magic Kingdom celebrated its grand opening, even the castle. While it did much better, unfortunately in later years it would also, like its predecessor, receive negativity. It was decided later to give it a seasonal operation, meaning the ride would reopen every September or October and close again sometime in January. Finally, however, January 6, 2018 was the last time the ride was operational. I think the dismantle of Stitch was the scarier part of the ride closing. Anyway, it was replaced with its character greeting they added in 2017, which is now called Stitch's Alien Encounter Character Greeting. I guess that's okay. It does give guests a combined reminder of the two attractions it used to be. Well, that's about it for the trivia and stories. Back to the show. Welcome back. So, if you want to see a risky move, here you go. I don't know what was cooler, the flips or that he got up the ramp with his feet after that. At least you viewers have that answer down. Well, that's the end for this episode. I'll see you in another video or in another episode. See ya!
Don't forget to subscribe to the David Dyson Network for great more content like this one.